All right, so another topic discussion on racism. Let's talk about the Civil War, because one of the talking points that I hear when racism is discussed as an issue is how slavery and everything that led up to the Civil War is the root cause, in large measure, for racism. And there was slavery all over the world. It wasn't just in the United States. And there was slavery before the United States, before we were colonies. Didn't matter. There was slavery. But we're dealing with our society, or I am. So mostly I'm focusing on the United States. So it seems logical that when a society incorporates slavery, and then after a war that fights to keep slavery, and then after a federal proclamation that gives slaves freedom, and then after lack of equality and lack of freedom, a civil rights movement, and everything that we've come up to in the present, it seems like all of that would impact whether or not there is racism in our society. But some people are like, nope, that was hundreds of years ago, 400 years ago, 1,000 years ago, depending on what slavery you're talking about. Doesn't impact me, has no bearing on anything now. Well, that's not true, because people raise their children the way that they believe, and what they believe is in large measure what society believes. And even though society may be divided, there's still a group of people in society that you follow the beliefs of, and you try to instill in your children. That happens. It's a given. So it's funny, because the people that say, I wasn't alive during the Civil War, I wasn't alive when slavery was legal, I didn't have slaves, I don't have slaves, stop putting that on me. Okay, well, first of all, nobody's putting it on you. They're just saying it's an issue in society that you're part of, and we as a society have to deal with it. But when you say that, slavery doesn't have any impact on you, but then in the very next breath, figuratively speaking, you say, this country is the greatest in the world, we were founded on freedom, our founding fathers are great, we're great, I'm great, this country's great. Well, you weren't alive when the country was founded. You had nothing to do with it, and you didn't make it happen, and you never stood up against tyranny and risked your life for the freedoms that you have. So how can you say that slavery doesn't impact you, but somehow the founding of the country does? Do you see the irony? Do you see the hypocrisy? Do you see how ridiculous that is? Because I'm guessing you don't. And that's something you really need to look at. So, if you want to say what happened in the past doesn't impact you, then stop talking about the past. And if you want to say the past doesn't matter, then stop talking like a conservative and how you want to hold on to the past. And if things in the past have no bearing on the present, then I guess you should immediately just say you're a liberal because you accept new ideas. So, yeah. If the past has any impact on you, then it has an impact on you across the board. It's not just one thing that you want. It's everything. And it impacts us all. And that's what society is. Society is a constant evolution of morality and beliefs. And it's supposed to be, ideally, a progression of that morality and belief towards something better. Because no matter how good something was, it can get better. No matter how something is right now, good or bad, it can get better. And that's what we should always, individually and as a society, work towards. So please be realistic and stop with the fact that the past has no impact on you. When you're desperately trying to hold on to things from the past or make things like they were, or talking about being a conservative, which is all about things in the past. Just putting that out there, because some people don't seem to get it. Anyway, I hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching.